¿Qué ondas, primos?
Primas
y primes.
Welcome to
My Primos
Primos
Podcast. Welcome to the My Primos Podcast.
My name is Freddie.
My name is Kevin Garcia.
My name is Elia Maria Matriz.
My name is John Avina.
This is Chikume, whenever I can make it.
My Primos Podcast discusses all things fandom and pop culture.
From comic books,
Movies,
to whatever obsession we have this week.
But with a Latine perspective. Remember, we're all primos.
We're all primes.
Primos.
No matter what part of the world we're from. ¿Qué ondas, primos, primas, y primes, and welcome back to My Primos Podcast. I'm your primo, Freddie, and with me tonight is my primo and yours, Mr. John Avina. Say what's up, John.
What's up, John?
There he is. Look at that. His Michael Myers on. Man, we're ready to go. We're still in the spirit. It's November, but we're still in that spirit. You know, there's the Halloween all year long, right? For those, definitely. But John, it's been a minute. It's been a while. I feel like, I don't know. It's been like months, weeks. I don't know. It feels like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really has. Yeah. It's been a long time.
Well, I wanted more from John, but that's all you're gonna get apparently. And we got with us tonight. We have a special guest coming aboard. This is not the first time, not the second time. Is it the third time that you're visiting us?
Yeah.
Third time.
The third time.
Yeah, Rafael Flores Jr. at CAMAZOTZ Comics. Say what's up, Rafael.
What's up? Happy to be back. This is the third part, so I'm happy. What's up?
You're back. We're back. Talk about your book. Talk about issue 3 of the Return of CAMAZOTZ. This is the Return of the Return again. What? How are we doing it? I forget. How is it?
The Return of CAMAZOTZ Part 3. There you go.
The Return of the Return of Part 3. Well, we're going to talk about the book. You're going to give us a sneak peek at the book, especially for those that have been following since issue 1. But Primos, remember, let's kind of give love to everybody here on the show. Check out at Avina Comics. John's always working on stuff. John, how many comics do you have now?
I think we're at like 62.
You should have a counter.
He doesn't even sleep anymore. He doesn't even sleep anymore.
I don't.
You need a counter, you're right.
Look at these old
Look at the
hats,
counter
man.
up
I
here.
don't sleep.
Editor, I need a counter up top over like near John's head with number of comics. I'm gonna go bing every time because it's gonna change. Last time I swear he had like 52 or 53.
We got 3 that we just ordered that are brand new that we're waiting for them to come in. So we're getting there.
Man, this guy.
Is it like a goal to get 100? Is that your goal, or do you have like?
I'm just gonna keep going until someone tells me I gotta stop.
Right? Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going.
You know what, man? That's cool. I'm happy because you're making the stuff you want to make. I'm a fan. You know, I got my Americana right there, saying what's up. Like I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan, so I'm happy that we're talking here. We're talking about horror. We're talking about creative, and check out, of course, at CAMAZOTZ Comics and CAMAZOTZ Comics. We also want to check out, of course, love to Grimcore Studios, and so Grimcore is the publisher for the Return of CAMAZOTZ, and of course other horror titles in the works. And, of course, check out us here at My Primos Podcast and My Primos Productions. And check out myprimospodcast.com where you'll get everything from us. It has links to all of our Primos work, everything from John, Elia, Kevin, and myself. And, of course, if you're into Magic, The Gathering, by the way, I started a new show called Puro Pinche Magic. So go check that one out. It's a lot of fun. It's mostly Spanish speakers from Latino America talking Magic, having a good time. But if you're into it, Primos, come on board. It's a lot of fun. So, Rafael, let's talk about the Kickstarter. Let's talk about CAMAZOTZ issue 3. Let us know what can we expect. You know, we left us on a little bit of a cliffhanger, on issue 2. What can the Primos look forward to in this next book, and how can we support you?
So in the third part, I'll just say it gets wild with what happens with the brothers and what happens with the mother. That part gets revealed where just learned about what happened to her and why she made this sacrifice for her sons. We learn a little bit about the cult of CAMAZOTZ, which is something that's like a shadowy figure that's been going on in the background this whole time. That gets revealed in this episode or this issue. And then after that, it just gets even wilder because like basically after this, it's up to Victor to decide what happens next and where he'll basically what he decides to do is like, I don't know, he's gonna go crazy. So it's gonna go wild, man. There's a lot of blood. It goes bananas. The ending, he was even gonna go even beyond that, and that part I can't
Okay.
reveal. But just
Sure.
like it's gonna get crazy, the twists and turns. I'm excited for the people to get to the last page. That's gonna be like the moment that I don't know. That's the moment for me as the writer writing the story. That when I got to that part in that moment in that story, like I knew it. It was like the perfect ending for me. So
Wow.
I'm excited for people to get there, and I'm excited to see what people say after this. You know, I want people to like if you read the first two issues, I want you to go back, please reread it all in like one sitting, because it's been a while, right? We've been releasing these like year after year, so I think people are really anticipating this last one. So please, whenever you get this graphic novel, if you get the graphic novel, or if you even if you get the third issue, please just reread the whole series, and I think you'll appreciate a lot of the things that happen on in the earlier part even more. So yeah, I'm just excited for it to come out. You know, it's on Kickstarter. It's my first graphic novel, my first series. So
You know what?
it's
Let's
yeah.
let's bring up the Kickstarter here so people can see it. But John, you've read the book, you've read issue one
Oh
and
yeah.
two, you know, and tell us what your thoughts while I bring up the Kickstarter on the book for people can know about it.
No, I'm a big fan. I really like it. I love the tone. I love the art style. Like it's kind of got like that Mike Mignola vibe stuff going on to it, and it's got that vibe for like the storytelling too, which is what I really like. Like you didn't rush to get like ahead of it. You just kind of let the story play out. I don't want to like spoil anything for people in case they buy like the bundle, but
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm excited to see how it ends, and then definitely going back to like reread all the way through, so that way I can
Mhm.
like you said, appreciate those moments that you set up. Because I know as like a writer, you put things earlier, hoping that when people finish it, they go like, "Oh yeah," and then jump back to it. So I can't wait to get that moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you,
No,
man. I
it's
appreciate that.
it's a lot of fun to know that following you from the beginning of this, and not only that, myself as a consumer and as a writer, I know the hardest thing to do is to finish something, right? And the hardest thing to do is to finish something and be able to walk away and say, you know what, that's great. I like that ending. You yourself said I love that ending. Sometimes because I'm the worst. I mean, like I can't leave it alone. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I have to keep trying to mess with it and remold it and flip it and better it. Like so for you to say it ends and you feel good with the ending, that's hey man, you know what? Good for you on that one. But we are looking at the Kickstarter for the Return of CAMAZOTZ, and what little I don't know little known fact. I don't know. Did you the Primos had a hand on this, especially the editor had a hand in helping you here.
Mhm.
He was contracted to do a trailer for the Kickstarter. So this work we're gonna preview
Mhm.
here. Rafael, how about you set up the trailer here for the Primos to watch? That way they can enjoy it and give a little love to the editor guys out there from here at My Primos. He's the one that put his hands on this one, so we're really proud of it. But how about you give us a little intro for the trailer?
I will just say that we love the trailer here. This was requested by Grimcore Studios to be edited by My Primos Productions. So we knew the type of editing y'all had done, and we've seen the podcast, and we're just big fans and obviously friends of you guys. So we reached out to you guys, and I mean I didn't know what to expect, like, because I know this was probably something that was going to be like new to y'all, but that the fact that y'all were so on board to do it, and take the feedback that we gave you in the script, and then everything that we I feel like we've worked as a good team. And the editor, James, um, very professional, just like very I don't know, he's just a great guy, and he did a great job on this trailer.
Don't get a big head,
Um,
all right? He's my son and all, but hey, yeah, you got some talent in you, but let's
Nah, he
tone it
blew
down a
it
little.
away. He blew it away. I mean, like you could have asked me, Daniel. You could have asked anybody who was involved in the project. I don't think any of us could have made something this good. The animation, the time, and the effort that he put into creating this trailer. I mean, we couldn't thank him enough, and we appreciate it so much. So,
Cool, man. Well, we thank you guys for,
please
for
just show it
trusting
off.
us to
Yeah.
do it. And so this is the trailer for the issue 3. We're gonna go ahead and play here, Primos. Let's get some reactions. with us.
I know that guy.
I know that guy.
These are real reviews.
Real reviews, everybody.
I love Let's Talk Terror. Shout out to them.
Dude.
I love this. Yeah, I love that. I love this fight. Let's see it.
Oh,
The
wow, that's
eyes.
cool. I didn't see the eyes blinking. That's cool.
The eyes.
That's
too.
cool.
Wow. Wow.
So good, man. And like, so let me also just let y'all know, like, whenever we were talking about, coming up with this trailer, I was like, this is gonna be like a minute and a half. You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought.
Yeah,
But
because
I didn't.
you don't really see
You don't
like
realize it.
3 minute
Yeah.
trailers for I'm like, when's the movie coming out? Like that's what it looks like, right?
Right.
Like a trailer for like a animated film.
Yeah, it was a full trailer, dude. It wasn't a teaser trailer. It was a full trailer, and I loved it, man. Like I was expecting something quick, snappy, but it was like a lot of it gave it what it needed. The story needed it. It was because that's how it is in the story. It's like kind of drawn out
Yeah,
a
it's
little
very
bit,
well
and
paced.
then yeah, and so I loved it. And with but shout out to James, but I'm gonna just like shout out myself. I wrote the script. You know what I mean? Like I wrote
Yeah.
a script like for the trailer, and I was like when he came out with the rough draft, like the rough cut, I was like, holy shit, I can come up with the trailer idea. You know what I mean? like shit, I figured it out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I thought it was really good as a first trailer. Shit, it's only
What do you
to the
think, John? What do you
moon.
think of the trailer, man?
I dig it. Yeah, like I said, it was really well paced. I like it breathed. Usually they're fast or stampy. This one breathed. Like it definitely had its moment, and it was very atmospheric. So I dig it.
No, I dig it too, man, because it makes you want to. I've watched it, but to watch it again, I go, I missed something. Like, oh shit, there's so much going on. But like you said, like it's almost like your book, right? Like you have to let it breathe to kind of make it like really have an impact. And the trailer, like it was. I mean, it's my kid. I'm biased, but at the same time, good shit. Good shit.
Yeah.
Like straight up, like good shit. I mean, hey, all credit to the script writer because it's like you wrote the script for the all he did was put the pieces together and he made it work. I'm glad you guys were able to work together.
Yeah.
And
But
definitely
the animation that he did it, and it was like crazy. I mean, like talk about how proud you are as a parent, Freddie. Like how that amazing. Art you did.
No, because to be full transparency, like I'm walking around going like, hey man, how's this thing going? He was like, I could do it. I got this. Like this cockiness to it, and I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, hey, this is important, being a parent. But then he's like, I got this, and then he shut me up when he's like, hey, I know what I'm doing. There's animation involved. I got it. Like, hey, he knows what he's doing. So who knows if this is something we put out there as an option for those interested. We'll see. But I'm happy it turned out the way it did because it gets you excited for the book, for the Kickstarter.
Exactly.
We're talking about it as if it's an animated film already or something more to it.
Yeah.
Let's go through the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm excited because I don't have like a laptop thing set up. I've seen some other people, creators do this where they'll like have a laptop and they'll show like a trailer of their, comic or what have you. Like I need to get that set up so I can start doing that because people are drawn to it.
Yeah, elevator pitch it. That's what I do every single time. It's just like 4 seconds. Hey, here's this book. Bam, 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 bam. You get them going.
Nick,
if you let them
your
stand too long, yeah. If you let them stand too long, they'll just linger.
Yeah, I get that too. Yeah.
Sit there. But you'll be getting a lot of attention.
You got a lot of books to pitch.
You have,
I do it every time. I'm just like,
that's crazy.
This wall mariachi singer versus monsters. This wall, lucha, like, but I can just, I do it like every time I go to a show.
I only have
Feel
two
like
series and I
corny.
struggle. I
You
struggle to
got
do the
it.
two series, dude.
You got this,
That's
man. It comes
crazy.
with time,
Yeah.
because once you got your pitch, and that's it, you
Yeah.
know, and you just
Uh-huh.
run through it. You know, that's the goal. And those that come back from issue one know it. They just want more of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just got to keep
And
going forward. But let's
yeah.
talk about the Kickstarter. And you got a little bit of attention, local news. You know, look at that on the news. They're
Look at
talking
that.
about your
Isn't that
stuff,
crazy? That's fucking
dude. Hey,
insane.
I think it's cool, man. That people are like talking about you on the news.
Batman's villains like the
Yeah, here, look at that.
Hmm.
We're gonna give them some Texas love here. See if it lets me play it. I don't know. It's being weird. Well, we'll let it move forward here. I don't
Okay.
know. It froze. Look at that. Texas, everybody. Texas, everybody. But tell
Maybe
everybody about.
it
I
doesn't
mean,
like Kickstarter. Okay.
no, no problem. What Kickstarter? Tell us about the Kickstarter. Tell us about the goals here. Like, what are the goals you're trying to get to? Some of the perks, and that the primos can kind of get on board with. Because I'm loving Azrael's art, by the way. It's like it's got a little more depth in the first couple issues.
Hmm. So this story has taken us 3 years to create. This is a project that's been 3 years in the making. So a lot of the artwork, it has advanced and gotten better with each issue, because just the time of passage has gone by. And I love that. I love that comics are kind of this medium where you can see that the evolution of a writer and the evolution of an artist, as a storyteller. You can see their faults at the beginning, and then you can kind of see how they're learning to grow. And then, like, as you know, then they keep going, they keep walking, and it's beautiful. It's just an amazing thing.
No, man,
I love that.
it's cool. It's definitely cool. So, what can we look at as far as the perks? What can we look at as for the primos to kind of go behind and kind of do their best to jump on? Like, what are the goals here? Like, what can we expect as far as supporters?
Okay. So this is the final Kickstarter for the Return of CAMAZOTZ, which means it is for the loyal, longtime, loyal readers, and it is for the new readers as well. So if you've been a long time backer and you've gotten all the issues and you just want the third issue, you can get it. You can get it in digital. You can get it in print. If you just want, if you're a new reader and you just want the graphic novel, you can get that. If you want every issue that we've had so far and you want all the graphic novels, so we're gonna have two variant covers for the graphic novels, and we're bringing back all our variant covers that we did for issue one and issue two, and we got a couple of new variant covers for issue three. Some really great ones. Let me highlight them real quick. We have, of course, the issue A, or cover A, by Azrael, and then cover B is by, I believe that one is is it Mickey Martinez? Grab Boy
There he
Mickey?
is.
Yeah, so that's a beautiful
But
one. Check that one
Mickey,
out. He's a big friend and fan, and I love him too. I love
I
his
have the
work.
art for it too, right here, hanging out behind me. Like, I'm a
Yeah, so
fan of it,
I
guys.
made I made like a free promotional poster, for Texas Latino Comic Con, because he was there. We were both there. We were both signing the poster. Get his cover. We also got another one, from Emmanuel Valtiera, who is an amazing artist who does like really good Aztec images and trading cards and all types
Yeah, he
of
does like codices almost, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah.
stickers. Yeah, yeah, he's a really cool dude. He's done some work for DC Blue Beetle, as well as
Batman too, I think.
the Batman Aztec movie. So he did work on that as well. So his cover is really dope. We got this cool cover, by this guy who reached out to me. He was like, "Hey, I really liked your book. Let me know, if you want me to do a cover." And I was like, "Well, shit, let's do it." And so I had this idea. I wanted to do like this Batman homage cover. It's that like classic Batman where there's he's got like, I don't know, it's like this temple that's going in the background, Batman's shadow figure in the background, and it's like this cave. I don't know. I don't know if you've seen that cover, but it's kind of like a homage to that, in a way. But it's just so beautiful. He does all that with like paint markers and paint and stuff, like in traditional artwork.
That's cool.
It's just a beautiful piece of artwork, that thing is, and it gives me like these like classic Chicano vibes almost, with the purple and like the blue. You know what I mean? Like it just in the brown, like it just looks so
Like
good.
it could be on a fucking blacklight poster. Like,
It could,
that's
yeah.
yeah, like that,
I could see
It's
it. I
not
could
like,
see it like on a mural. You know what I mean? Like it looks like a mural. I love it.
you know what? Whenever we do our studio, we can do like a CAMAZOTZ step, that one right there on the back of the wall. There you go. How about that? We'll do that. We'll do that, man.
And
Look at this
so
one.
we got a limited graphic novel variant cover. So this is just going to be for this Kickstarter. It's never going to be reprinted. I don't know if I'm going to reprint it or not. It might be very limited. So get it now while you still can, because it's going to be very limited. And yeah, that's one of the variant covers, and it's kind of like a homage to like Dracula. If you could get the homage, really beautiful cover by Azrael. And
Or you can
then of
get,
course,
look at this. All the covers.
yep, issue one, you can get the issue one bundle, issue two bundle, issue three bundle. Get caught up on all our previous issues if you're a real collector of that stuff. And these are like the best. Let me shout out the printer that we use. This is the best quality of the comic you can get. When you buy them from me, like honestly, they're not at the quality of this level. That's why they cost a little bit more. Because this is like top tier quality printing right here. So
Which
yeah, you
printer
can
is
get
it?
issue one, issue two, something hero, something like that, something hero print or something like that. I forget because it's so generic, but 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 dude, if I remember them, I'll shout them out later on. Really good people. They do all our Kickstarters. And yeah, they always look good. Like the colors on the cover, on the interiors. So the
And these
floppies like
covers are
are
dope, man.
really
They're just
beautiful.
really,
So
really cool.
yeah,
They're sick. I mean, Primos, this is legit. I mean, like you said, if this is your first time hearing about the Return of CAMAZOTZ, it's like you're gonna get physical copies of this. Of course, you can support them in the digital, right? I mean, everything
yeah,
is
yeah.
as low as
And we got some
five.
really cool digital tiers as well.
Look at that, $10 graphic
So
novel, the whole thing, right?
yeah,
That's the whole graphic
$10 for the
novel.
graphic novel. Like that's it, and you get the whole story.
Ten
We
bucks,
also
you get
got
everything. That's
yeah, we
awesome.
also got like a digital indie bundle. I believe John is in that. A lot of our friends are in that bundle, and that one is like you just like add on. And yeah, it's like you get all these indie comics for a very affordable price. All
What
digital
about this
PDFs.
Ultimate Worshipper? I like this. What is this? All covers of issue 3,
Yes, so
graphic novel standard.
this one's for the real loyal fans who have like every single Kickstarter they've bought and everything. And like they want everything. So we have a lot of really cool, dope ass loyal fans that are like, we want every single thing that comes out. So this one is everything that's new. So you get all the issue threes, and you get the standard cover and the regular graphic novel cover, as
All right, man. Well,
along with the
I'm gonna
poster.
go ahead
Yeah,
and I'm gonna pledge, man, live on the show. I'm gonna pledge for you, man. Look at
thanks,
that. You can do
man.
an add-on. No, of course, man. Add-on Black Ribbon
So
Girl, which I
yeah,
have right
let me
here.
go back up a little bit. Go back up. I want to talk about the one of the add-ons. So we also got the script as a PDF for only $1. If you someone who wants to learn how to write comic books, you want to learn how to study comic book scripts, that's a really good way to do that and support me as well. And support the Kickstarter. We also got Screams from the Past
That's
as
cool.
a PDF. And that's from our publisher, Grimcore Studios. It's like an anthology of classic horror comics, but also they're remastered, and so they look very beautiful on the inside. Better than the scans you can see online. Like we've
Yeah.
remastered them for today. The Girl in the Black Ribbon. That's one of my latest projects. It was just a short manga style comic I did with an artist named Sarah Kana. Check it out. We got it for $5. It's the first time it's available is on this Kickstarter. We haven't had it available yet, so only the people who have been able to read it so far, like people that buy it from me physically. So this is the first time anyone outside of a convention can get it.
What's
And of
the
course we got
indie horror showcase? What is this?
this is an insane add-on, and we're in partner with all these amazing indie horror comic creators, like more than 12. So yeah, John Avina's in there. I believe Mickey's in there. Uh, it's hard for me to see. My friend Vaughn Fox is in there. Jose Cardenas is in there. Megan is in there. Just a lot of great guys that we know and love and are supporters of Grimcore. And also a lot of them are creators of Grimcore too. Projects coming up. So if you want to get a little sneak peek into a lot of the creators that are coming up into Grimcore, this is also a really
John,
good bundle.
what book is part of this bundle, John?
Starved Rock and Americana.
Americana #1. Yep.
Ooh. You're in for a treat, man. I know Gargoyle's on there. I love that book. That book is great. I mean, you can't go wrong with Americana. It's my favorite out of the Avina stable, to be honest. I'm partial to it. And Starved Rock is pretty dope as well. Still, honestly, Americana's my thing, man. I'm excited for the next one, John. Make the next Americana
Working
already.
on it. Working on it.
Make it happen, man. This is dope. Like, so you're getting the print version of this, and of course you can buy some shirts. You can kind of support Grimcore in general. The
Yeah.
Primos, I'm gonna head and going to support right on live on the show. I'm supporting, and I'll keep my personal info here blurred out when the editor does it. I want to just kind of say that it's fun to be able to see, how much support you're getting, because you're only in a couple of days into the month of November, and this is running straight through the end of November, correct? Ends on November 30th, is that right?
Yep.
31st,
31st or whatever.
30th.
Yeah.
So, Primos, by the time this comes out, we'd be roughly about a week or so into the Kickstarter. So let's make sure we go out there, we support. This is the type of stories that we want out there, right? John writes, Rafael writes. We have a lot of Primos that create, and we want to see our stories out there. This is how they keep doing it, right? Let's be honest, man. Like we talked about, we're always here entre familia, entre primos, right? Like at the end of the day, it's about getting stuff made, right? Getting your story told, because that's really what it's about. Like a Kickstarter is not where someone's gonna walk away rich. A Kickstarter is just to pay for it to get out there. Like let's be honest here. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're gonna pick up and clean up and run away and be like, great, I'm set. No, this is just to get the books out there so everybody can enjoy them and we can get to see ourselves out there in the story. So I'm a fan. I mean, definitely, people go support the Kickstarter. Just search CAMAZOTZ, the Return of CAMAZOTZ on Kickstarter. We'll have links, of course, and we'll have James flash it here on screen so we can go ahead and support you and really put that out there, man. I'm excited for you because I know the amount of time, the care that you put into this, right? And it's great because as a primo, we've seen you when you first started out. I mean, you've been going to conventions, you've been doing interviews all this week too. How's the reception been? I know you went to Mesoamerican this past week, and how was it there?
It was great. This was my second year at Mesoamerican in Austin. I was there last year. Had a really great time. So I came back this year, and it was also a great time. It was outdoors. Even we had tents. Even though it rained, we still had a great time because it was like just the people that were coming through that convention. They're mostly Latino, they're Hispanic, they're exactly the type of people that would be interested in my comic book. Gothic Latino creator, like Gothic Latinos, right? Like that's my demographic really. And so it's like this was in partnership with like a Day of the Dead celebration as well. So we got the mix of the two, and so that is kind of like a beautiful, like I love that. It's beautiful. I love seeing all the flowers and all the face paint and everything. And then being able to sell my comic and kind of really dude, I love whenever I see someone's eyes lighten up and they're like, holy shit, like someone can write Mexican comic books like with Mexican characters, and like they're gothic and they're cool and they're dealing with this Mayan bat god. Like I see people's eyes light up and I love that. And so that's why I do conventions. It's not about really the money, because I was doing these for like half off because like it's it's about La Raza, man. Like it's about like just getting the word out. Also, we were promoting, the Kickstarter that day, because it just launched that day as well. Um Shout out to the creator, to the owners of Mesoamerican, for having me there. They were
Yeah,
promoting
Javi and
the
Nino,
trailer.
they're primos too,
Javi and
man. Like
Nino.
I couldn't make it this year, sadly. Primo Freddy couldn't make it, but we had Elia and Kevin up there, and of course everybody else kind of doing
Yeah.
their part. And I'm excited that we were able to still do those things. I know that John's up in Chicago, but it's not like we can't make it happen for him again. We want to support everyone, and I'm glad that Mexican American is there. We're making space for ourselves. we got to muscle our way in there, right? Tell our stories and do what we got to do. Like talking about, where 'tis the season, we're here in the end, right? I think we're gonna take a little break, kind of recollect ourselves here, but we'll be right back talking about kind of what we've been into recently, what we've been watching or consuming in general. Just geek out a little bit about that. But remember, Primos, you got to check out at CAMAZOTZ Comics, Rafael Flores Jr., The Return of CAMAZOTZ. Look for it on Kickstarter. And again, Primos, let's support each other. Let's make it happen. Let's keep these stories going, and let's make it successful. All right, Primos, stay tuned. Be right back. Primos, we are back. We are back again. We are back here to finish up and talk about what we've been into, what we can recommend maybe. And it has been, 'tis the season at the end here. It's always spooky season at Rafael's place. Like he said, that's his life, that's his vibe, that's what he's all about. But horror is a year-round celebration, right, John?
Oh yeah. We look
They
for it.
make
It's
they
a
make
year.
Christmas horror movies for a reason, right?
I'm
That's
working
true,
on
man.
it. We
What
got
was-
a lockjaw Krampus thing coming out for Christmas. So
There you go.
Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that. Definitely. I mean, I was thinking, like, what other like horror Christmas one was there? There's like Krampus has always been the thing, right? What other Christmas horror movie has there been?
Black Christmas, classic one.
Oh shit, yeah, Black Christmas. Damn, I didn't think of that. You got me, man.
And
What else?
Gremlins
What
is
else?
kind of like a Christmas movie, kind of
Gremlins?
like a horror movie.
Gremlins.
Gremlins? Okay? Are we really
Oh,
saying
there's some
Gremlins is
good
a horror
ones.
movie?
It's kind of a horror movie. There's one that's
Yeah.
recent. I think it's Better Watch Out. It's about like these young kids who
Better
want to kill like their
watch out.
babysitter. I think they want to kill their babysitter or something like that. It's a really good one. It's like a Home Alone, but kind of like a twisted version of it.
That's cool.
Better watch out. Yeah, 2016 horror comedy. Okay, I'll give it a go. Why not? Cool. Well, Primos, this is a season, of course. I'm gonna start it off here with Rafael, since he says he's been digging a certain comic right now, something he can recommend to the Primos. What is it about, Rafael? What's the name of the comic, and pitches on it? Why should we check it out?
All right, it's gonna be a tough pitch. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's hard. It's called. Okay, so the artist is Luana, and I'm butchering her name. I apologize. Chio, foreign. She's not American, but she releases a comic through Image Comics called Lovesick, and there's a prequel series called Doll Parts. Just those two are what I've read of hers. Uh, Recently, checked them out from the library, and they were dope. They were I probably shouldn't say this, but they were amazing. So it's about this girl, and the first one is Lovesick, and so she at the beginning it's like she's this dominatrix uh person that kills people and then makes snuff films, but she's like cool and like she's got the style about her, and she's got the reasons for like being the way she is, and it's a really good story, and it's about this like the relationship with her partner that's creating these movies, and it's a really good story. It's fun to like read it in the graphic novel form because like the author will have like her little like almost like diary like after each chapter and like explaining like what she thought about that chapter or what went into that chapter or whatever, and I love it. I love those especially because you get into the author's mind a little bit, and it's just so cool. Like there's a part in there where she says something like, people ask me all the time like why did I make this or what was the reason behind me making this, and she says something like there is no reason. It's worthless. It's shit. It's like it's garbage. She says something like it's filth. It's like it's nothing. Like I made it to be worthless or something like that. I forgot what she said, but like
That's
she
so
said something
like what is it? That's so like
so
Salvador Dali, right? Like art is
Yeah.
shit, shit is
yeah,
art,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Like she and I love that. I just loved it. I'm like, fuck yeah, like why do you make things? Because I want to. Like I don't know, because I think it'd be cool or whatever. Or like and I love her little diaries. The story is just great. If you're into erotic comics or BDSM or that kind of stuff, like it's
I love how
it's
you're like,
amazing.
I love how you're like, I got this at the library, and I was like,
I know I
yeah,
shouldn't have said that, but I won't say which library I got it from.
But I
I can
mean,
get it
hold
from
on, like,
any.
hey, I went to the library, I checked out some like risque books, and like, John, didn't you tell me like Emily is part of some crazy ass book club that you kind of went like, oh shit, like this is what you guys read?
It's just any women's book club. It's like romantasy, so it's like the book Fourth Wing. I thought it was like Game of Thrones because it's like dragons and knights, and I read it and I was like, yo, this is porn. I was like, why am I reading this on an airplane? Like, I can't do that.
You're like,
And then they're
whoa,
like,
I
oh,
can't even
read
do
this
anything
other
right now,
one.
right?
No, and then they give me another book, and I'm like, this is also porn.
Hey man, you know what? Like, and is it? We should write our own porn comic book. You know, I'm just saying. I
It's
mean, we
not
got.
porn, all right. It's erotica. Okay, there's a
Yeah.
Sorry,
difference,
sorry,
guys.
sorry, 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 sorry.
And it's
Erotica.
and there's like a story and stuff, right? It's not about the
I love how
nudity.
you're like, there's a story and stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, good times, Raphael. Good
And
times,
there's amazing
Raphael.
artwork. And dude, I'm serious. It's a great story. And Doll Parts is like a prequel to that, and it kind of like shows her adolescence growing up into becoming that person. Amazing adolescent, like kind of because like I was the same kind of child that grew up watching like fucked up shit on the internet. You know what I mean? Like like that kind of stuff was like common, at least for me. At least I don't know. I did that kind of stuff, so I can relate to that kind of stuff. Great book, great book.
Like you're not shy away from it. Like you're not gonna get turned. You're not gonna get scared off because it looks a certain way. You know, I get what you're saying, and it's not just about the presentation of it, right? Because at the end of the day, there's plenty of animation, there's plenty of books you read out there. You're like, man, this art's not for me, but the story's so good. Like you just kind of you can get around that as long as the substance is there, right?
The
I
artwork is
think
great and the story is great. That's what really is the great thing about it. She has like this cutesy kawaii style of art that's really beautiful and just like it's just really good. She's a female writer artist, so like everything that she
that's
does,
dope.
That's cool.
it's not like it's a guy writing the stuff. Like it's a woman writing the stuff, and having her little diary about it, it adds a lot of a really cool this is a really cool read. It's a really cool read. Check it out.
Cool, cool.
That's cool.
Alrighty, so it's kind of something there. John, what about you, man? I mean, I know you have your own stories that you probably like read and show. Oh, what is
Yeah.
that?
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, the making of.
Ooh,
Wow.
Yeah, there's the
I'm
Barnes
jealous.
Noble like exclusive edition, and I'm obsessed with that movie. I've seen it twice. Like I don't have time to see anything, and I've saw the movie twice.
Damn,
Like
dude.
I made time to like clear my calendar and track down where it was screening, and I went to go see it. It's
I
amazing.
know
It's
I'm
everything I
bummed
wanted it to be.
here in Dallas. Please tell me about it, because I mean, in Dallas, like I couldn't go out to, I couldn't see it. I have to wait for fucking Netflix.
Yeah.
That comes out this Friday, but it's gorgeous. Like I just want to pause every moment of it. He takes the heart of the story and just makes it work. And it me and Guillermo del Toro, like not that we know each other, but like the first script I wrote in college, like in film school, was a horror Pinocchio story, and it's about a girl that finds a boy who has like a wind up clock in his back, and he's made up of clock parts, but he's Pinocchio, but he's finding out that he's Pinocchio throughout the story. And eventually I'll adapt it into a comic, I'm sure. But like I wrote that the same time that they're like, oh, Guillermo del Toro is going to do a Pinocchio, and then that got pushed back like 10 years. But
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
then wrote the first thing I did an HBO writing competition like in college, and I wrote a Frankenstein script. But I got disqualified because that Victor Frankenstein movie thing was coming out, the one with Daniel Radcliffe. Or
Oh yeah.
what? Yeah. So that came out at the same time I wrote mine. So they're like too similar. You're out. But then
Wow.
I've written Frankenstein like 3 different times in my comics. If you look, he's there, and I love that story, and it's getting to see the way he did it. I was like, only he could do that Victorian version of it, because I always try to modernize like what it's like. And I'm a funeral director, and I did bodies for medical science. So like brain removals, tissue removal. I've made skeletons. So when I watched the way he does that, I was like, oh, okay, he saw the art in it. Because you can't do it if you're just like a butcher doing it, because it's sloppy, you're gonna get hurt, and it's gonna be it'll gross out anyone. But if you're doing it for the art of it, that's when you keep going. That's when I kept going, and I was like, oh, he gets it. In every shot and every scene, it's not just like pulling out tripas to pull it out. It's like, this is what he needs to do to make the perfect thing, and that's
It's
what Guillermo del Toro did. And I
intentional.
was like,
It's
everything's
it's
intentional.
respectful.
There's not
Yeah.
a single movement in that film that was like wasteful, and like you can cut the movie down if you wanted to, I'm sure, but then you're losing the breadth of it. You're losing like those like moments. And in this book, it's just like a diary of every single shot and why it's there. And it's got a forward by Oscar Isaac, because everyone keeps giving like Jacob Elordi, the monster, so much credit. But Oscar Isaac is what, like, he's pulling you through, and every single time he talks, you're like, I get it. Like, I get it. And everyone did a great job in the movie, but Oscar Isaac stood out to me, and I've loved him since Star Wars, so I think that's a little bit of it. But like, it's so good. It's the most excited I've been for anything in a really long time, and they just
Wow.
like knocked it out of the park. Yeah.
Hold on, you're not excited about Predator, the new Predator?
Now I'm gonna watch this 100 more
mean,
times. Like, yeah, I mean, Predator's gonna be cool. Predator's gonna be fine, but the Predator franchise will live on regardless of this movie, and I think that's what hurts.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it,
It's
man. You
like,
really sold me on it. I love Guillermo del
it,
Toro, so I'm gonna watch it anyways.
yeah,
But I'm excited even more now. I can't wait till Friday.
you're gonna love it. It's gonna make you want to write a million things. It's buffering.
I think we
There we
lost
go.
John there. We'll let him reset a second.
Yeah, I was
But
saying,
I mean,
I'm
oh,
back.
there you are. I see you now, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I was saying it's gonna make you, like, after you watch it, you're gonna want to go back and like write a million things, because that's what happened to me.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I love that. I love that feeling.
No, because I mean, I'm excited to watch it. I told my wife about it, and we were kind of like looking for it because we love to go we went and we had to hunt down the 30 millimeter. I forget to watch Sinners. We got to hunt it down to go watch like a couple other films on the big screen. So I couldn't find this one sadly here in Dallas, but I'm excited to see it regardless. I'm gonna give it the time I can and just enjoy it because everybody's been freaking out about it. So and especially, John's telling me that. I respect your opinion on that. So definitely I'll jump on board, man, because I love his stuff. I'm a fan. I'm a fan all day of the Toro stuff. So I can't wait to see that one because, to be real with you, like, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the Victorian horror stuff. Like, I didn't dig Nosferatu as much as like Raphael did, maybe, because I know he
I
loved
loved
that
it.
film.
I loved
I
it.
loved he loved that film, but I could appreciate, like we talked about, I can appreciate the care, the preciseness of it, but it wasn't something that I kind of gravitated towards. But I told my wife, I said, dude, we gotta watch Frankenstein. Like, we gotta fucking watch Frankenstein. Like, it's the thing to do right now, especially is Del Toro, it's Oscar Isaacs, like it's everybody. Like, this is the shit to watch right now is Frankenstein. So Friday it'll be on Netflix for those that don't know, and then if you're lucky enough to have seen it in theaters, I'm jealous because we didn't get a chance to do that, but definitely, man. Well, for me, to kind of round out the night and end the night, what I've been reading is a comic book here. I'm really enjoying it. Two of them actually, to be fair. One is Everything Dead and Dying, is out of Image, and the pitch is pretty much that we have a lone survivor of a zombie apocalypse. Okay, but he has basically figured out a way to live with his zombified husband and zombified adopted daughter, and he keeps them in the house. Like, he's reliving routines in his head of when things were normal, but they're zombified. And these outsiders find his farm, and they start coming in to try to kind of like clean up the town, try to take over. So he's defending his zombie family or town that he's kind of cultivated. And there's a lot. It does It is a little gross. I'll be real with you. There's a lot of if you have a weak stomach, but it's a zombie story, so get over it, right? If you're into zombies, you're gonna see gross. It's brains, it's entrails, it's tripas, como dice John. It's all that. But the artwork is awesome, and it is. I mean, give them credit here, but it is Tate Bromble. He did Batgirl, Black Hammer, House of Slaughter. So familiar with that as far as writing is concerned. And they also did some Walking Dead work with Jacob Phillips. Did that one as well. Some of the artwork and writing. So like this stuff, it's awesome. I mean, I'm excited because I'm excited to see where it goes. It gives me a lot of like vibes of like No Country for Old Men, but with zombies. And you're
Oh,
like,
that's
oh
cool.
shit, like this is dark. It's gritty. There's a lot of heart to it, and especially if you have a family, you can kind of go like, I understand. Like I understand. Like I'm not okay with it maybe because there's a question there of like, what's
Yeah,
healthy, what isn't,
yeah,
psychologically, spiritually, but like I get it, and it's a surprise. It's not Walking Dead because you've read Walking Dead or seen the show, whatever. You kind of been kind of like, I'm over that. This is
mhm,
more
Right.
intentional, a lot more heart to it, and it's more gritty than what I recall reading Walking Dead. So I definitely recommend that. And the second one, which is kind of in tune with the season, is Exquisite Corpses. I don't know if you guys read it or heard of it,
nope.
Yeah, it's
dude.
pretty good.
Right.
It,
I'm digging it.
it's fun, man. The trade just came out. If you haven't read the first 5 issues, I think, it's awesome. It's basically just you let the how what it boils down to is the 13 colonies. There's families that basically came over and took over the first 13 colonies of the U.S. They became the richest, most powerful families in the country, and every 5 years they have a tournament, and whoever wins that tournament gets to run the country for the next 5 years. And so what they do is they not only that, each individual family they randomly get picked or assigned a weapon that they have to give to use. So there's ones that
Mhm.
it has to be a knife, it has to be explosives, it has to be a rope, it has to be this, like certain weapons have to be issued out, and they get to pick their own champion to go fight for them in this
Oh,
rural town on Halloween night. Basically they buy out the cops to everybody in town and say let loose, and they all basically watch for sport and bet money, and you know how it is with these rich folk up there. But it's awesome. It's like battle royale. It reminds me of like um what is that one where it's like all the oh my god, I'm blanking on it. Well, all the assassins are, what is it, Bullet Train. It's funny that
mhm.
way
Oh
because
yeah.
they're all as assassins on a train trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
So it's funny because you're kind of laughing along with some of the jokes, how someone's so self-aware, but you're also you're rooting for your favorite guy or your favorite girl because they're misgender. But there's also at the end of every book, there's an actual like bracket, and it shows you like, okay, this guy killed this guy, who moves on. This guy killed this guy, moves on. Like you have the bracket system for it, and you get excited to see who's gonna win the night. But what's really, really interesting is that it plays with the fact that, okay, there's action, there's blood, there's a lot of like political stuff, right? The rich versus the poor, all that. The townspeople are basically they're lambs at slaughter because
Yeah.
kids are going trick or treating and this stuff's happening around them. There's even a killer that is wearing a mascot outfit of a bunny, and he walks around in the outfit, and that he basically has to kill people with his bare hands. Like that's his weapon of choice. Like it's creepy. It's uneasy because you have people trying to survive and not understanding what's going on, and they're caught in the crossfire. So I'm excited. There's like 6 issues out. The trade just came out last month. If you haven't picked it up, it is awesome. And if you are a collector in any sense of the word, I'm a freak when it comes to cards. Uh, Variant C is a bagged version of the comic book, and it comes with a trading card because they're gonna
Yeah.
make a tabletop game next year. So if you get a heads up, you'll have the cards early, and if you're really really crazy about it, they even have a foil variant which you can pull, and that's becomes shiny cardboard that we collect and play with. But yeah, those are my picks. Those are my picks. I'm excited because the new one comes out next week, I believe. So we'll see how that ends. But I'm excited, man. So definitely check out Exquisite Corpses, and Everything Dead and Dying. Those would be the ones I would pick out this Halloweenish spooky season, Primos. Definitely. Dig it. We can dig it. Well, we've come to the end of another show. Rafael, thanks for coming on the show, man. I'm really happy we got to have you on again. I'm happy how, thank you for trusting us, trusting, James for doing the trailer. I'm glad we came through as we did. It's great work. And, how's the reception that everybody's been doing, giving you, I'm happy to hear it. And, we want to make sure we can promote it again. Remember, guys, go check out the Return of CAMAZOTZ on Kickstarter. Follow Grimcore Studios. Follow at CAMAZOTZ Comics for more. They're doing things out there, Primos. Let's support them and make it happen for them. Let's make it happen. Definitely. John, what do you have coming down the pipe for us here? I know you got stuff always in the works. What can we look forward to?
I think I froze.
You're okay.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
there. So yeah, we have a new book coming out called Mile High Fright. It's issue 2, but it's anthology, so like you don't have to read the first one to get the second one. But it is a Frankenstein story. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, I can see it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's like a Hollywood starlet and her boyfriend. It's like real James Deany. There's a car accident, and a bunch of producers take the corpses and they reanimate them as like the perfect starlet and perfect actor. So it's all set around like Hollywood in like the 50s and 60s, and them trying to build the perfect production. And of course, it all goes sideways. But yeah, it's a Frankenstein story that I've been working on for a while. It's brutal, it's gross, and it's definitely like more adult than other stuff.
It's Avina approved, right? There you go. The stamp of the Avina stamp. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited. I'll give it a shot, definitely, man. So they can go to avinacomics.com for that?
avinacomics.com, yep.
avinacomics.com, and of course on TikTok, and they have TikTok shop at Avina Comics, and just check them out.
Everything,
everything, man. You know what? You could be lucky enough to buy a bundle and get featured on his TikTok videos, so definitely it's an extra perk. Just saying, it's an extra perk to get noticed on there.
You'll see me sign them.
There you go. You can see them sign them. You can see they're there. You can hold it as proof. Okay, it's a real signature. But I want to thank everybody, of course, for listening and watching us. We are getting close to shutting down for the season. I know. Calm down. It's okay. We're not gone forever, but we are going to take a big break here during the holiday season. We need to recharge the batteries, kind of recover. It's a lot going on this year. Everybody has a lot of things going on personally, but also the world is going through a lot, and we need to take a break and just kind of recalibrate. But we'll be back, Primos. Of course, just check us out at My Primos Podcast and My Primos Productions, and we appreciate everybody that's been reaching out to collaborate. I apologize to those that we cannot have on the show this season, but like I said, we will be back, and we're always there to support and highlight all the Primos out there. So, from all the Primos and everybody here tonight, I want to say thank you. Take care of each other, look after each other, and remember, no matter where you're from, we're all Primos. Take care. Adios.
Entre espinar salta mi amor.